everybody, welcome to our fabulous new launch for Two Red Robins, our Busy Bunnies. Now, I'm going to introduce you to some beautiful characters and they are really busy. They're busy in their gardens. They're getting it all ready for the summer. And obviously we're all going to be doing that really soon, haven't we? We'll all be out there gardening and cutting us grass. So these lovely little characters have all got lots happening in their lovely little world. So for this one, I've actually used Minecraft Studio to create my backing paper, and I've also used it to create myself a reflection sheet, which if you click on to the link for Minecraft Studio for the video for that, that's where you're going to see me making those. We use a new button in there as well. So like I say, have a look. The link will be below. So this is my card. Okay, here we have the backing paper. Now this backing paper is just from the reflections, okay? Nothing else, I've just enlarged it in Minecraft Studio. So that's my basics where we're starting from. I've got a lovely temp fold, A4, folded in half, and then I have got, in fact, I've got some finger lift tape for this one. I've already printed off my reflection sheets that I made for myself. And I've cut all my little characters out and they're all ready and raring to go. Now, I've done my decoupage and everything. So it is just a case, because I've done all of that work ahead of time by using Minecraft Studio, it means that if I was then doing cards to make and sell, or I was batch making, maybe it's a wedding, let's say, it makes it so much easier for when you're doing an awful lot in one go. So I'm just picking that up. Little top tip, I haven't taken all of my tape off of there because it allows me to be able to move my cardstock and align it properly. So I always do that top left into the middle. So when I flip it over, make sure I've got it the right way up. The tape's still on these areas where I put my thumbs. So it means I can slide this in place because that tissue or the carrier for the glue is in place. Now I've just tapped on there to stick that, tap there to stick that, and that's another pair of hands keeping it straight for when I actually stick it down. Let's bring in our super characters. Now, one of the things that Two Red Robins do fabulously well, we give you the scenes, which is amazing because it gives you that starting point. We also give you the grounding elements. It's almost like having a fabulous formula. So the grounding elements are what the little characters are going to be using. And then we give you our characters. Now, you know, that can be typically anybody's garden in the summer. There's always somebody having a lie down, isn't there? Eh? Then we have, look at these little characters. So I'm introducing you now to our Busy Bunnies. Aren't these going to make some of the most adorable little images? Just by bringing in, I haven't even put them where they should be now, but aren't they just amazing? Doesn't matter where I put them, it's going to make a beautiful card. So I have my scene. First of all, I've got my wheelbarrow, okay? So I need that kind of in the middle. I've already stuck it all together. So I'm going to pop that there. This little man, bless him, he's got his scissors in his hand, but yeah, they are scissors or his shears, but I'm not going to be too bothered about those where he is, because if you need to, you can just snip that off and he's just holding something in his hand. It doesn't really matter. Same again, tape off. He's going to sit here, okay, and I'm going to put his foot in behind, like so, because I like it that way, okay. And where the garden is, that's why I've made this picture bigger. I've got somewhere to follow that actually ground my elements, okay? So he's higher up, but he is on a hill, okay? My lazy bunny is down here. He's at the front. So he's going to sit at the front like so, just there. and the wheelbarrow, is in the background. We've got a very busy bunny here that's cutting his cabbages, okay? So he's actually been very productive. So he's come along because he's coming with the wheelbarrow. He's coming to collect all the bits and pieces. And then we have this little guy. Now, if you've got siblings, you absolutely know which sibling this one is, okay? Here we have sibling number 1, chilled, relaxed. This is sibling number 2 that's going to come and annoy sibling number 1, okay? So we all know this. We've all got sisters, brothers, grandkids. You've all got this happening every day, haven't we? Where we've got the chilled out one, because I know the lovely Hannah that works with us, she's got 2 beautiful boys, and this is their character, absolutely. So one is very laid back and chilled, and the other one, well, quite frankly, isn't. So there we have, okay? Then we've got the other elements we're going to pop in here. So even though we're talking about telling a story with these lovely characters, these characters are all in all of our families, and that's one of the predominant things with Two Red Robins, that we can tell that story, and that's what it was all about right back from the beginning when it all started in lockdown. So that's more veg, okay. I'm going to put a little bit inside the wheelbarrow that's already been cut down. And then last but not least, we have these pieces. Now remember, these are all elements that I did to make my own decoupage sheet. Okay. So time and time again now, because I've actually got this, I can cut this out and print this, because you save it. And then you can just print as many as you want. So now lifting up my little characters, we've got those pieces. Stick this down, a little bit of glue at the top. I'm just waiting, giving that glue, whenever you're working with glue, give it time to actually start and stick and start the drying out process and sticking pieces together, because you'll find that if you try and rush it, it doesn't always give you the best effect that you're looking for, okay? And I always like to spread these out, and we always tuck in, as you've seen before. I like to go under and over and bring them forward, because if this was an actual garden, the grasses and things like that wouldn't all just be, you would have them all tucked in and nestled in. And then this one, to get it to sit, I'm just going to attach it, hold it down a second. There we go. And that is our Busy Bunny card that we've made using our own reflections. So I've used Minecraft Studio to create my own reflection sheets, my backing papers, to create my Busy Bunny card. So thank you so much for coming along and joining for this inspiration. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, which is our like. Make sure you press that bell so you get all of our interaction from us, so you get our notifications, and share as much as you can. And obviously, we'd love to see you all again soon. So thank you very much. Goodbye.
If you want to see more from Highlight Crafts, make sure you click the like button. Subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below, and click the bell icon to receive notifications of all of our future content. You can also click here to see our latest video, or click here to see more videos like this one.